Hey, I'm back. Today I want to talk about why you're not selling shit. But before we start, I just want to say I know I've been MIA, but now that my life is finally getting back on track and my life is not a mess. I'm planning to do this more often, both in Spanish and in English, as you know, as I've already been doing. The podcasts are still coming in, so stay tuned because more is coming. But now let's cut to the chase and go straight to the topic of the video, which is why you're not selling shit. What is wrong with your offer? Why aren't people buying from you? What are you doing wrong? Okay, I'm here to maybe give you a hand or help you with that. And so let's start with the first thing. Of course, I might be biased. I'm a copywriter, but one of the first reasons why you're not selling, whether you have a, in-person business or you have an e-commerce business or you sell services and you're an aspiring copywriter, or you are a marketer, or you offer services like, I don't know, maybe you're a business coach or a fitness coach or a whatever coach, but you're not selling. So these are one of the reasons why you might not be selling. One of them is copywriting. Your copy might be too traditional, too generic, aka everyone is, speaking the same language. Unleash your power within. Unlock the best years of your life. Everyone is doing that. Everyone's speaking like that. Of course, you're not selling. I mean, you sound like everyone and their mother. So, if you want to really stand out, your copy needs to sound like you, not like a bot, not like ChatGPT, and not like everybody else. So, if you really, really want to set yourself apart from your competitors, then you really have to do something different. And that starts with the vocabulary that you use, the way that you speak. Don't be afraid to say shit. Don't be afraid to be you and just, you can still be persuasive. You can still have an amazing copy and still be, you just sound like yourself and not like everybody else, because otherwise it's just like a cookie cutter thing and it's just so boring. I mean, you just go on social media and everyone speaks the same language. It is yuck, boring, disgusting. Don't go there. The other reason is maybe you're too pushy or too salesy. Nowadays, with ManyChat, I see that people are always DM me the word money, DM me the word fit, DM me the rocket emoji. And I'm like, dude, like, just calm down. Give people value. And that's another buzzword that talking about, sounding too generic. You don't want to sound like everybody else and say give value. What the fuck does giving value mean anyway? What I mean by giving value is actually giving value in the sense that you're giving someone something that is actually useful, not a two-page freebie that nobody really wants just to get their emails, which is fine. We all want to grow our email list. I mean, without an email list, you wouldn't be able to have the amazing launches that you could have. I have clients of mine that they have closed so many clients over the emails, and the email is the best place to sell because it is more private and you own your email list, and it is not the same as social media, which one day the algorithm could not no longer favor you, or you could lose your social media or someone hacks it or whatever. You do want to have your own email list, but in order to do that, please, 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 for the love of all things, don't send a stupid freebie that doesn't help anyone, because otherwise you will be marked as spam in the end and people will block you, or they will just, you know, this unsubscribe, and that will hurt your email rates. So don't do that, okay? And don't be too salesy. Not every single post that you have has to be a sale. Not every single post that you have has to be a way to get people into your DMs for them to give you their email. No, it doesn't have to be like that. You can give value and you can make people come back because you're actually real and you seem like you actually give a fuck. So please, 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 at least even if you don't care, pretend that you give a fuck, because otherwise people are not going to buy from you. Now, the other thing that might be hurting your sales is you're lacking clarity. Oh my gosh. I remember one time I had a client and I asked them, They had an interior designing business, and I was like, "Oh, okay. So what is your offer?" And he was like, "I don't know." And then, "Who do you sell to?" He was like, "People." He really said people, and I was like, "People? Are you selling to a baby? Are you selling to someone super, 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 super old?" No. So you need to be clear about your offer, what, especially your offer. Like, you need to know what the F you're actually offering people. What do you sell? I'm going to give you an example from me. I'm a copywriter who specializes in building funnels. And my niches are the wellness space, aka fitness and nutrition, and the personal development space, and for and also the business coaching area, and also for when it comes to e-commerce, clean skincare brands and supplements. That's it. I keep it simple. I don't choose every single thing. I could be a generalist. I don't want to be one, because I believe that if you generalize too much, you're not going to make as much money. Because, like my favorite mentor, Alex Catoni from the Copy Posse, says, if you sell to everyone, you're selling to no one. If you speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one. So you really need to know who you're selling to, and you really need to know what your offer is and what makes you stand apart from the competition. Like, why are they buying from you and not from someone else? Why is it you, Mechi, and not Becky? You know what I mean? So that is very important. So you need to know exactly what you're selling, what your offer is, what your tempting offer is. And if you have no idea about that, I do recommend you go watch Alex Hermosa's content. He's not my top favorite marketer, but he is, of course, one of the top marketers. And whether you're liking it or not, he really knows how to build a good offer, and that is for sure. So go check that out. I will make another video about that later, but now we're going to stick to the biggest mistakes people do when it comes to not being able to sell. So you need to know your USP or UVP, aka your unique selling proposition or your unique value proposition. And what that means is pretty much knowing what you're selling, who you're selling to, and what makes you stand out from the competition. So coming back to my example is, I'm selling two options that people can use, two services that go hand in hand: the planification, the strategy, and the copy, ready for you to copy and paste into your strategy, into your funnel, creating an entire funnel for you and giving you the feedback, even for the designers and even for the people doing your website, because I know CRO. That's what I sell. And I am not going to tell you that I'm a specialist in every single thing out there, because I'm not. So I'm going to go for business coaches. I'm going to go to fitness coaches as well, to therapists, to relationship coaches, to people who are into the woo woo arts like tarot readers and astrologists, because for years I've been a tarot reader and a rune reader and I love astrology. So I have that know how. I know the lingo and I know what the people on the receiving end wants. Because what? I was obsessed with fitness. I know what people in fitness want. I was obsessed with building my business. I know what people on the other end need, aka your buyers, your clients. So what I mean by that is, you need to sell to yourself, and there's no better customer avatar than yourself. So think about the things that you would buy. Think about the things that you are obsessed with and offer those services. I guarantee you that if you do that, you will be amazing at what you do, especially if you write copy. And if you're not a copywriter or an aspiring copywriter and you're just someone who has a business coach or whatever, trying to improve your sales, then you're selling to your past self. There's a reason why you became a coach, a business coach or a fitness coach. You may have become a business coach because you were once broke. So you're your best case study and you are your best lingo. Talk to your past self. And if you're a fitness coach, maybe you were fat, or maybe you were not healthy, or maybe you couldn't move, or maybe you had uh, you know, physical disability or health problem. So speak to your past self. Trust me, that's the best way to sell. Now, that brings me on to the next reason why you're not selling right, and that is your offer. Again, when I'm talking about the offer, I'm saying it might be shit. Maybe you're not giving people anything of value that they really are like, you know what, this is a no brainer. I'm going to buy from them. In that sense, you really need to know, like, what makes your offer irresistible. Is your offer lacking that irresistible factor in it? Like, are you offering a bonus? Are you offering a guarantee? Are you offering a free revision? Are you offering a discount for to turn those leads into repeat buyers, into customers, into retainers? What are you actually doing to keep nurturing your own business? And whilst I'm talking about nurturing, are you also nurturing your people, or are you just, pushing down their throats your offers and DM me the word whatever, and I'm gonna send you my stupid 2-page freebie so you can buy from me later? So yeah, don't be too salesy and know exactly what you're trying to sell. Offer a guarantee, a freebie, a bonus. You know the insights of your work, and you know of all people what you can offer. Can you offer a discount? Can you offer X amount of dollars off? Can you offer a free consultation? Can you offer a free revision? Anything that floats your boat. I'm not here to judge, but if you have that, throw that in there. That's part of your offer. And finally, Zero. I love Zero. I'm gonna make an entire video about that because I saw that for some reason, for some strange reason here on YouTube, there's no good content about Zero, but Zero, it's everything. And if you don't have that in your pages, then you're doing it all wrong. What Zero basically means is conversion rate optimization, which basically is you going into your page, your landing page, your sales page, and trying to optimize it as much as you can for conversions. That means using heat maps, eye tracking, improving the copy, the titles, the CTAs, the buttons, the colors, the photos, the type of photos that you're using, the layout, everything until the very last part, the checkout. And so many people forget about the checkout. I'm like, dude, your checkout is a mess. So, CRO is very important, and you really, really need to have that on check. I'm going to create a video on this later, and I'm going to post it down here in the comments, because I will give you an entire checklist for you to have your CRO on check. And of course, if you do want to have someone who knows how to do it, you can contact me if you want to. But again, this is not a video to sell for me. This is just a video that I wanted to put out because it's been such a long time since I haven't been here that I do feel a bit strange looking at the camera and talking to you, but at the same time, I'm so excited. As you can see, there's a new place behind me, and I'm so excited for everything that's coming. I have so many videos planned for you, and many of those, of course, are still my podcast, which I'm gonna do. But I saw that people like these sitting down videos, like me chatting to you and talking about business and talking about how to do things. So I hope this video helped. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. And also, if you have any suggestions, anything that you feel I should improve, also let me know, because that helps a ton. Again, thank you for being here. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. Bye.